Welcome to a special edition of Bean TV. And the segment is Entertainment Update, brought to you by none other than Dre Hollywood Entertainment. Today, our special guest is Mr. Marlin, Genas, CEO and founder of 617.
Yes.
And we got Melly in the house. So
Mel.
we're going to chop it up right here, right now. And I'll start off with Mr. Genas. So tell us what's going on about 617. This is what, third time you've been on the show?
Yes,
Welcome,
definitely.
round 3.
Yes, 617 Reloaded TV is doing big stuff. We are now partnering. We're going to be seen in Hong Kong. We're going to be seen worldwide with 617 Reloaded TV. We're partnering with One Connection Radio, also Apple TV Network.
Okay.
617 TV can catch us now on your cell phone, on a computer, on TV. So much big stuff. We got a lot of celebrities that we're going to be interviewing and promoting. I'm so excited. Mel's doing her thing. Nadia. Chance is doing her thing as well. Deidre, we're just making moves for our city.
Okay.
Boston.
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
What's going on with you? Melly Mel in the building.
Right, hey. That's some little things. Not too much right now. I'm actually focused on my videos are coming out.
Oh, tell us about that.
Yeah, I got a video shoot this 13th Saturday and one on the 28th. I'm shooting 2 videos.
Okay.
One called Cream actually came out. So I'm just trying to get some of my music out right now.
Okay.
And that's pretty much really it. I'm working on my book for my daughter. And that's
No
pretty much
way.
it.
What?
It's almost done.
You got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's almost done.
A friend of mine just put a book out called Rum Runner, Joe Bay. He's best friends with Maurice Starr.
Oh, really?
And he put a book out called Rum Runner. And I'm actually, wrote a story. It's a long story, but he wrote a little excerpts about me and stuff. But yeah, that book is out on Amazon. Let people know when your book's out. We'll talk definitely at the next segment.
Speaking of books, I want to give a shout out to Miss Hughes, movie director, CEO, author of Michael Jackson Redemption in Los Angeles. She has a book on Amazon. It's called Redemption, Michael Jackson Redemption. She was working on the trial with Michael Jackson in 1993, and she's doing some big stuff. I'm so proud of her. She's doing a documentary and some other stuff. She's just blowing up. That's my mentor right there. Big shout out to you.
Okay.
Well, congrats.
Okay, cool. Congrats, definitely. Yeah, we got some things going on. We just finished up a tour with Tony Wilson, the young James Brown. He actually is scheduled to be in Chicago, and I think he'll be coming back because he was part of the old James Brown Save Boston for 51 years now. So we're just celebrating that.
That was a big thing.
Right.
I did filming for him last year at the RCC.
Oh, okay.
Was it RCC? No, it was RCC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
definitely.
he was
Seen
in
him put me
Arlington,
in
the
there.
Regent Theater. So we got some strong events coming up. The weather's getting nice now, so a lot of artists gonna be coming into town. So I'm gonna keep everybody updated. For more information, you can log on to our website at thebeantv.com. That's thebeantv.com. And also Friday, April 12th, Pretty Poison is gonna be opening for Method Man and Redman at the Strand Theater in Providence.
Yeah.
Friday, April 12th. So y'all need to check that.
She's doing her thing. I'm so proud of her.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
definitely.
Poison.
Mad shout
She
out
gives
to
back
Pretty
to the
Poison.
community. She just
She's doing a lot of good things.
Oh yeah.
she's
definitely.
more than just an artist. She's
Right.
a community activist.
Yeah, mass
Ever
movement.
since I knew
mass
her.
movement.
Right.
Mass movement, definitely.
Plus, she's a female too, so that's good. She's representing for all the females out there, so that's good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Much love, Pretty Poison.
Yes,
In the
yes.
building.
Right.
Yeah, I'm so proud of
So-
Boston.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to do for my city, I told myself when I was younger, if I ever get the opportunity to help artists in Boston make it, I am definitely going to do that. I am now acting and on the board member of the new Jack City Part 2 movie that we're going to be shooting out in Delaware. Thank you to Renee Owens
Okay.
and James for putting me on that project. I'm
Okay.
also doing another TV series in LA with Will Smith and Ja Rule called Fight Back. I'm one of the producers and actors on that.
Okay.
I'm
right.
Doing a
doing
lot.
I'm doing some big stuff. I have another show coming out soon called LA Girls. And that's gonna be like a franchise I'm doing. Like we have the 617 Girls, and we're gonna have the LA Girls. Have another producer in New York that's gonna do NY Girls, the Brooklyn Girls.
Cool.
Okay.
So this is definitely going viral. I'm excited, and thank you so much to you for giving us a platform to talk about.
Trying to represent the community the best way I can.
Definitely,
That's very
definitely.
important. Boston strong.
Yeah. So
Stay strong.
That's right.
yeah. So I want to talk more. I know Melly Mel. She's just blowing up every time I turn on social media. I'm seeing her at an
Melly
interview
Mel.
or promoting her music video and
Right.
I was doing something.
studio. I be calling her. She's like, I'm in the studio doing
Yeah.
this, doing that. So
Yeah.
definitely, we're proud of her. And we're proud of what she's doing
Well,
for
thank
the city
you.
of Boston, and definitely big shout out to Soul for Real, working with them on another project as well. So definitely, I want to give them a shout out. Big shout out to Troy Edwards as well, Universal Records. I put him on another project, working with him on some stuff too. I
Okay.
can't say certain stuff because we're under the gag contract, but listen, world, we are going viral. This project I'm doing is gonna blow your mind. Definitely.
Mm.
Well, in
Wow.
that case, y'all catch me on my social media, Mel80. So just to check that out there.
Okay.
Definitely. And I'm actually writing the book. Remember, I talked to you guys about a month ago about my book. I'm almost done. It's called Disaster Tried to Kill Me, but My Destiny Wouldn't Let Me Die. So this is like
Definitely
therapeutic
can't wait
for
for
me.
that.
Definitely, I've been through so much in my life. I had guns pulled on me, struck by lightning, tried to overdose, tried to commit suicide. I've been through so much, but some reason I'm here. I'm here because I have a purpose. Like I said before, 9 times out of 10 times when you reach greatness, that's when you be at your breaking point. When you reach greatness, that's when loved ones will pass away, friends will turn their backs on you. You're up against different obstacles. A lot of opportunities will present itself, but you'll be weak at that moment. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm literally at Hollywood. I have everything at the palm of my hands, but I'm broken. I'm broken because I lost loved ones. I'm broken because of failed relationships, but I have to go forward. And I definitely want to encourage someone that's watching right now that no dream is too big. You're never too old, never too young to follow your dream.
Right.
No matter who you have to leave behind, you have to follow your purpose. You have to reach your destiny. So that's why I'm writing this book. So I'm excited.
Oh wow, I'm excited for you.
Me
Thank
too.
you so much.
Oh,
Thank you so
definitely.
much.
Definitely.
Yeah. So yes, I'm just excited about Boston. I'm trying to do a 12-city tour for Boston. I'm working with some multimillionaires out in Chicago, and we're going to be doing a tour. And I said, if we're going to be doing a tour, we have to hit Boston. A lot of major labels, they do New York, they do Chicago, they do LA, Atlanta, but they always drive past Boston. So I said, if we do something, if you want me attached to it, it has to be Boston. So we're looking for venues now. For Boston, we're trying to do is major tour. I need everybody's help. It's going to be in November. So you be seeing the flyer the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
promoting
Yeah,
that.
send me that. Yeah, I can
Definitely.
post that on the site.
Yes.
For more information, again, log on to our website at thebeantv.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And check out current events. You know, we got a lot of artists coming into town. We got a lot of major events going to be going on. You know, like I said, the weather's getting nicer. Summer's coming. Yo, things are going to stop blowing up. So stay in tune.
Definitely. Oh, I forgot this. I have to promote this. I'm doing. Listen. Melly Mel is working with me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing Boston Fashion Week, May 24th, May 25th, and 26th.
Yes.
Now, this is going to be an elegant, upscale event. It's called the Mummy Daughter Princess Fashion Showcase. I am the CEO. I'm working with Eva Dixon from Project Runway
And I'm
from
bringing my daughter
Pittsburgh.
Cece, so that's good.
Definitely. It's gonna,
Yes.
and she's going to be performing, too. We have a lot of
Yes.
celebrities coming through. Everywhere you look, we have media from Atlanta coming through. I'm
Right.
talking to some big dogs right now, as they say.
Okay.
Yeah, so the 24th and 25th is a Mummy Daughter Princess fashion show, and the 26th is going to be called the Midnight Goddess Fantasy Fashion Glow in the Dark Showcase, if you can remember all that. So we're doing something. Project Runway started this 10 years ago out in Paris. They did a glow in the dark fashion show with
Okay.
Tyra Banks.
Okay.
And they want to make it little,
Tyra
you know,
Banks, yep.
exotic. So they want to do Boston. So I was like, let's work together. So we're looking at 20 fashion designers across the world. We're looking at over 60 models across the world. We're looking for vendors. If you're a vendor, you're in the Boston area, you want to travel, please come out here. Reach me at 857-251-1802. So I'm definitely excited. And hopefully you can make it too. We want you to definitely come and rap. I know you're doing so many stuff too.
It's crazy. Actually, speaking of that, Bean TV is about to have another edition. Remember back in the day, there was a show I used to produce called Video Flavor.
Oh,
Music
yeah.
videos, top 40 R&B. There's a good possibility we might be bringing that back this summer.
Bring it back.
Yeah, because I just got some offers from Sony Music. They're still around. Jive Records and Atlantic wants me to start trying to, regroup and recoup. Videos coming and got some new artists going to be coming to town, which means I'm going to have to start traveling back and forth to New York. Back in the day, I used to take the Funwha bus, jump off at Canal Street,
That's
walk
fun.
up at Harrison Records. And so we're looking at definitely bringing that back. So I'm gonna definitely need some help on that.
Definitely will. I'm partnering with partnering with Wu-Tang, the vice president, Mr. Jimmy. I just hired him on another multi-million-dollar project. I can't say certain stuff because we're under contract. But we're doing a tour. We're doing some big stuff. We got DMX in the lineup. We got Babyface in the lineup. We're bringing back the legends, and I'm just so blessed to be able to have Boston on this and get some artists. So we're doing a casting call. It's going to be the 24th of next month. I'm going to have a flyer within the next 48 hours to promote that.
Definitely send that. Yeah.
Yes,
definitely.
this is called "This Is How I Feel" tour.
Sounds interesting.
So I'm excited. Wu-Tang, they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Redman's still walking around in Boston. When the arcade back in the day, when the arcade was open, his name was Reggie. He used to walk around. The arcade was like hanging out. Yo, what you doing down here? I'm just chilling. Redman's a cool dude. Him and Method Man, they both cool.
Right.
Definitely
Good brothers to have.
down to earth
shows and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah. So
What up?
I want to talk more about this whole killing and stuff. that happened
Speaking
in
of
Los
which, I want to
Angeles.
send a special prayer and shout out to the family who lost their dear son, Mr. Nipsey Russell. Hussle.
Rest in
The only
peace.
word comes to mind is senseless. I don't understand. I understand, but I don't understand. How you gonna take such a precious life, for no reason.
People envy other people.
They see you doing something positive for your community, and they had a hard life, and they want to take something from you because they're negative people.
Right. Their
You
career
know.
is not going where they need to be. Exactly.
Definitely. Like I tell people, don't react with killing other people because someone killed someone.
And the
in your
dude
circle.
supposed to be that shot him was supposed to be his friend.
best friend,
Yeah.
in a circle.
Right.
Sometimes it's the person that's breaking
Close
bread
to you.
with you at the table, not the
Right.
person across the street that you have to watch your back for.
Right.
Definitely. So everybody that's going through, anger, I tell everybody, seek counseling. If you have an issue with someone, talk it out with that person. You don't have to pull a gun out. You don't have to have violence to get your message across. Sometimes being a stronger man is walking away.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got this thing
And that's
called
the
pride.
thing that Nip was like, get out of here. He tried to, tell him,
Yeah.
get away,
He was
get out.
warning him,
Yeah.
giving him the heads
Yeah.
up.
And he was willing to walk away because just the
Right.
type of dude he was.
Yeah, he wasn't about that. He was about his
You
business
know,
and his
yeah,
family.
and his
Right.
yeah,
And
and
his
his
kids.
community too. He
Yeah.
was a big contributor.
Very community.
In the community.
Advocates-
And this dude just
advocates-
community activist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
He did a
Lauren,
lot.
listen, Lauren London, she's a good friend of mine. I remember doing Mercedes-Benz with her. I believe it was 2012, 2013, if I'm not mistaken. And I met her, and I was staring at her. I was like, yo, this woman is so not just gorgeous, but I was just blown away by her personality. She was a caring woman, and she was giving back. And, I did reach out to
It can't be easy for her.
her
to deal with
management.
now.
Definitely,
To
I'm
lose
definitely.
her soulmate right now.
Yeah, she loved
And the
him.
father
And
of
she had
her
2 kids
child.
with him, right?
No, she had one.
One. I thought it was
Cross.
2. Okay.
Cross.
Cross, yeah.
The first child she had with Wayne.
Oh,
The
yeah,
second
Wayne,
She
yeah.
has with Cross. But that's, you know what I mean? That's her love of her life. That's
Yeah.
her soulmate. Rest in peace, too.
Definitely.
Prayers goes out the line.
Prayers go out to the families.
Right.
Definitely.
Wow.
Like I say, definitely seek counseling. I can't say that enough. If you feel angry, if you have issue with someone on your block or across town, seek counseling, talk it out. Your purpose is deeper than the minute that you get angry. Your purpose is bigger than the now.
Right.
Don't let what's happening now destroy your purpose.
Right. You're right.
So
You're
definitely-
right.
Took a toll in hip hop culture as well, too.
Yeah, people are comparing him to Tupac.
Right.
The movement that Tupac did and the movement that he was doing. Like he had a meeting 2 days prior with another Blood leader to squash it. And, he's seen him and he bumped shoulders with him. Like, hey, they squashed it out. And I literally cried when I seen it. I'm like, wow, another senseless killing. Someone who is a legend, I'm tired of every time I look at the news, It's my African brothers and sisters. We're being portrayed as murderers and robbers, and how come we can't be on the news for opening a business and hiring people that's
the same thing I said.
Yeah.
Same thing I said.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We got to definitely work this out. I definitely want to do like a stop the violence movement. I used to do this thing called Guns Down movement 3 years ago. I'm thinking about bringing that back and making like a tour with it and tell gang members and stuff, people that's in juvie
I
and
think
stuff.
the commissioner, Mr. William Gross, I think he's in over his head, to be honest with you. There's just too many killings. They're trying to say the 7th homicide this year, which I just like,
No.
Wow.
no, it's more than that.
It's more than that.
Where you get your numbers from?
Yeah.
He's got too much. I mean, that lady, the 74-year-old lady that just was,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, what?
There was just 3 shootings yesterday.
Yeah,
in
Mattapan. I'm like, the lady was 74 years old.
Yeah.
You know, she was somebody's mother and somebody's grandmother.
Wow.
I'm like,
Sad.
what is going on in Boston? Well, what's going on, period? You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. You know, it really doesn't. I mean, I don't know. What's your take on that?
I just think it's crazy. I think that there's too much pride. Everybody has pride. And everybody wants to be the toughest person. And everybody wants to pull out guns and like, it's stupid. I look on Instagram. They do that on Instagram too.
I didn't hear the news.
Well, apparently there was a shootout and she got caught in the crossfire.
Oh, okay.
She was minding her own business, standing, I guess, in front of her house, and these dudes were going at it. They were shooting, and then she got hit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that happens every day. It's the norm, you know. But I'm like,
It shouldn't be normal. We shouldn't.
no,
be
I
used to
know.
something
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. That's why I keep saying the commissioner has too much to deal with. I actually called him, and I had a suggestion how to stop the gun violence. And the best way, I think, is not just taking the guns off the streets, but take away the interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you have a cell phone, I know this has nothing to do with entertainment, but this is a part of Community Update, which is another segment, but I'm just going to say it. The best way to get the guns off the streets is to tag them. In other words, you know how you have the safety lock on the gun so it won't accidentally discharge? They need to lock the trigger so that way if somebody drops a gun on the ground, they can't pick it up and start shooting. Just like a cell phone. If you drop your cell phone, you have to have a code or some kind of code. They do that the same thing with guns.
Oh, okay.
That'll take away the interest because people will be like, damn, I can't use the gun. There's no code because guns are used for protection and, instant gratification. You're not going to pick up a gun and be like, you know what I'm saying? So
How is these kids getting these guns?
they're getting them because they're being sold. They're coming in from other countries and they're easy to get. It's like buying a Coke in a store. That's how easy they are. All they have to do is put a tag on the guns and make it harder for them to get.
I still feel like it's still law enforcement that puts the guns out on the streets to put
That buyback program,
Right.
that's flawed.
But what
Everybody knows
about
that's
this?
flawed.
Since we're talking
That's
about
flawed.
killings, what about these different like white people that I've seen on the news that's wearing these black masks, looking like African American mid-aged men, and they're doing killings. In
And
our
all the
community.
girls that are disappearing all of a sudden, the African American girls disappearing mysteriously.
Yes, yes.
Sad.
Yes, I hear that too. There was one young lady that died not too long, a couple of weeks ago. From Boston, she was at a club, her birthday.
Oh yeah,
And
at
she-
venue,
at
venue, yeah.
right? And she was
found
up
out
there.
That jerk. I hope he
Right.
rots in hell.
too.
Right.
He knew her.
Right, he knew her, right? And then he
Because I knew, why would somebody drive all the way from Providence to go to one
Right.
place in Boston, a
Right.
club, and just go?
And why the friends?
No.
Here's a bigger question: Why
Why
would
the
the
friend
friends let her
leaves?
get in the car with someone else and leave?
Right.
Exactly.
That's friend code. Come on,
23
years
years old, and she was a mother too.
And it was on her
2-year-old.
birthday.
It was her birthday. Last birthday that she would have.
get that.
When are we gonna get it together? When are we gonna really think?
When
And
we gonna protect our child?
Yeah, we have to look out for each other. I think
Right.
that's what's going on. We have to. It's you know what? It's not really the police. I think it's people in the communities have to. Because back in the day, my grandmother used to sit on the porch with a 12 gauge shotgun.
Whoa.
yeah,
And no, this was back in the day when parents were paying more attention to their kids getting on the bus to go to school and coming, getting off the bus, getting eyes.
except Carlos.
You know what I'm saying?
We had the
not-
neighborhoods
neighborhood
involved.
watch program.
Right, right.
But you don't have that. Everybody just looks the other way now.
Right.
It's like if
Yeah.
something happens,
Off of self right now.
oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, I'm like,
Right.
what? I think that's what 90% of it that could be prevented if people just pay attention.
Yeah.
Like they say, beware of your surroundings.
Right.
You know, I think if more parents in a different, because you see every house on the street, you're looking at what, 50 houses. If somebody comes in
Right.
and tries to commit a crime and everybody's watching you, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna do nothing because you got too many eyes on you.
Right.
You know, not just the cameras, but someone actually sitting there just watching.
Cameras are
Get on the phone. Yo,
everywhere now.
who's this dude over here? I never seen him before. Real simple stuff. You know, I just don't get on why is that so complicated.
Right.
I feel like if you see something, you should say something.
Definitely,
because that could
definitely.
be your mother, that can be your daughter.
Exactly.
All this whole unquote snitching thing, I'm against it. I think
Yeah,
that
definitely.
the community would have spoke up. There'll be less unsolved homicide.
You got that right.
And it's crazy. I remember being 6 years old, being a part of a former church called Alpha Omega Church. I was with my mother and my former pastor, Dr. Campbell, and we had this thing called Parents of Murdered Children. And I was at the age of 5, 6, 7, handing out like flyers. I remember seeing mothers and fathers crying because a kid was killed, and I was on a newspaper when I was 6 years old.
Wow.
Front paper. I still have that today.
Wow.
Definitely, we need to definitely come together as a community.
Definitely.
And
Bring back the unity in the community.
Definitely.
You know.
I remember back in the day when someone get killed, you go to their house with groceries, or you help them clean their house, or you be there for them. Now, it's oh, I'm sorry, and then you go ahead. The community don't have love anymore.
Right.
Love left that
exactly.
community.
Well, the country don't have no love neither. So.
You got that right.
Yeah.
We need to nurture our
Damn
country
shame.
too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
We need to come
A
together.
lot of issues. Yeah. So
Well,
much
this
is
thing
going
called
on.
pride. Pride is why we can't come together. And if we try to come together, there's still pride because someone wants to be the coordinator of the event for pride. There's going to be someone that wants to be like, I put it together, I organized meetings, I did the phone call. Why is it about I? And, you know, I'm against that. I think we need to definitely show the love, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Most def.
You know, I broke down and I cried this morning. I was thinking about my former 617 girl, Gracie. She died 3 months ago. She was 23
so
years
young.
old.
I remember
23
hearing about
years
that.
old.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, wow, life is
happened
so
to her?
short. She had some health issues, and you know, her mother checked on her in the morning from the bed, and she wasn't there anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, God rest her soul. That was my heart right there.
Wow.
And then, yeah, just this whole month, I lost a lot of loved ones this month. I'm like, and it's sad. They're all under 27 years of age.
Wow.
You know, I have another friend that committed suicide, 19 years old.
Wow.
You know,
Way too young.
Well, mental illness is taking over too.
yeah.
There's a lot of
That's
mental
very
illness.
serious. That's another thing we'll be talking about in Community Update, a health segment called Health Update. Talking about people's mental health because that is no joke.
No.
I mean, you got people that have mental health issues and emotional. And I think emotional is
Yes.
worse because you got guys just going home shooting and killing their wives and their
Yes.
families
Yeah.
just because he lost his job.
Yes.
That's emotion to me because if
Hey,
you
Jen
feel,
Marshall, love you.
yeah, mental but emotional because you're acting on impulse.
Yeah.
Because if you love somebody and you do anything for that person, but if you feel you can't provide, then you get like, you know what I mean? It triggers something. And if you're that weak, I mean, you know, it's unfortunate.
Right.
Yeah.
And who suffers the most? Kids.
Kids.
Always. It never fails. I mean, it is sad.
Very sad.
Parents really need to talk to their kids. I'm tired of seeing on Facebook, Instagram, kids just on their video games. I remember being a kid. Yeah, we had this thing called bicycles. We want to know where your kids was. You see the bikes on the side of the house.
It was a PSA on
Right.
Channel 56. It was,
Yeah.
Do you know where your kids are? You know.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, not only they need to speak. This weekend, I was home. I think it was a Friday night in Brockton. They was having Boys and Girls Club was having an event for the kids, and in the midst of it, fight broke out. 9 fights broke out in the middle of the in the Boys and Girls Club. It landed at outside to the point where it got so bad where a young man who's 18 years old got on his car and waved a gun. And I'm probably like over 100 kids. And it was so bad over this weekend. They locked half of those kids up. It was just so bad. I think a lot of these parents need to really support their children and know where they're at and see what's going on because a lot of these kids, young kids,
Well, they don't
they're not
check.
caring.
The
Just
parents
answer
are not
that
checking
question.
their social
Because
media.
You know what the
They're
problem
not.
is? Most of the parents are kids themselves.
Yeah.
You got kids
That's
having
true.
Kids.
That's
So
true.
they're not.
That's
You're
true.
25 and your grandmother.
We don't have the old grandmoms and grandpas back in the day.
37.
I don't get that.
Great.
I don't get that. I mean, I understand life is short. You want to grow up.
And I
but
blame these TV shows. Maury, he had this girl who was 9 years old.
You
and
are
she had a
not
kid.
the father.
And then they gave them the TV show.
I'm
Remember
not the
13
daddy.
and Pregnant?
Yes, teen and pregnant. That's another word.
She's
though.
got a baby.
Yeah. Listen, these parents need to
can't
check
do.
their kids' social media page. When I was a kid, I had no privacy. My mother knew where I was all the time. You know, they'd be
I wasn't
having
even allowed
these.
to come outside when the lights was out.
That's right.
Yeah.
The street lights went
Right,
out. Yeah,
we had to go inside.
That TV show, Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
these grown men, with these 12-year-old girls and stuff. I'm like, wouldn't be me.
Right.
What we came to in society, we're a community where we let the Nintendo Wii and the Xbox parent and mentor our kids instead of us sitting down talking to them. We let video games get to them, and we
Yeah.
lose that attachment with our kids, and our kids just
There's no activities
They
for the
parent
kids
themselves.
neither. They took away the activities, the things that they used to do for outside in the community for the kids. They took it away, all that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
it's time.
You're right.
definitely.
You know.
Things were different when we had arcades. Because remember back in the day, kids
Good
used to get out of
times.
school,
Right,
go
right, right.
downtown.
That
and
was
go
a
to the
spot.
arcades and
Good
play video
times,
games.
yo.
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
batting
But they
cage
took
and
that away
everything.
and they started creating these devices we could just sit and just start playing video games all
Yeah.
day long. And his attention span is crazy.
Right.
I remember back in the day, that's how we did it.
Yeah.
Video games.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
A lot of things have
A lot of
changed.
things.
You know, and I don't know. I don't know if we can bring those. We can't bring the days back, but we can bring the momentum.
We can start now. We can't save the world, but we can save
No.
one person. at
And
least.
one at a time. One.
It's
at
a
that-
domino effect.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly,
right, right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Like
had-
Michael
yeah.
Jackson said, if you wanna make a
Make
change,
the change. Take a look at
Yourself.
yourself.
yeah.
Make that
And
change.
make that change.
That's right.
Michael Jackson's always been one of my mentors, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, he was.
yeah. I'm just telling everybody, definitely get this book by Miss Glardine Hughes. She's just an awesome person. She was a part of Michael Jackson's trial '93, and I don't want to give it away. I want you guys to buy this book. And she's doing some major stuff right now.
Let
in the
people know
field.
where it's available.
Yes, it's available on Amazon. Go to
Okay.
Glardine
Oh.
Hughes. I'm gonna put it
There you
on my Facebook page, Marlin Genas,
Definitely,
MARLINGENAS.
Okay.
So definitely. Now I know this is a part of the show where we have to wrap up and we have to say
Yep.
goodbye. But definitely want to encourage someone. Definitely, if you have an issue with your neighbor, your brother, whoever it is, squash it. It's not worth killing them. It's not worth going to jail. Love the person that's next to you. Forgive everybody.
Love thy neighbor.
Definitely
That's
love
right.
your neighbor.
I want to thank you guys for watching this special edition
Melly Mel.
entertainment update, community update
Love you.
/ we got a little carried away, but
Yes.
some things just have to be said with everything
Right.
that's been going on. So we want you to continue to watch and log on to the website. That's thebeantv.com. That's, again, thebeantv.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Thanks, Melly Mel.
All right.
Yes.
Rebecca's having a
Melly
best
Mel
Saturday.
80.
Love
Stay
you
tuned
guys.
for our
On
next
social
segment.
media.
Our special guest will be Guy Legacy from Mass
God
Movement.
legacy.
Stay tuned.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Bye-bye.